Hello and good evening from St. Louis Park High School. I'm Bruce Hoban along with Paul Bodwin, and tonight it's the St. Louis Park Orioles taking on the Waconia Wildcats. And for the St. Louis Park Orioles, they come into this game at 9-11, facing a Waconia team coming in at 9-12. So, Paul, looks like we could see a pretty good matchup in tonight's game.
Yeah, we got two teams kind of in the lower middle range of the conference. They should be well matched up. They both have a couple of really good wins. They both have a couple of wins against teams that are maybe below them in the standings. So we're looking forward to a good late season game tonight here in St. Louis Park.
Late season is right. We're heading down the home stretch, getting ready for as we hit mid-February and almost time for section. So for the St. Louis Park Orioles, starting lineup will be number 1, Brady Walsh, number 2, Deontay Ross, number 4, Will Dvorak, number 5, Stefano Giovanelli, and number 10, Evan Doneski. For the Waconia Wildcats, it'll be number 4, Wallace Wisniewski, number 5, Owen Omrine, number 13, Noah Bonnick, number 23, Ty Miller, and number 32, Joseph Meth. And for Waconia, they're see like 3 scorers have like average around 13 points a game. And St. Louis Park has like a couple scores averaging 10 or 11, 12 points. So you don't have the 25 point a game scores, but you do have some balance on both teams. And head coach Dave Breitenbucher, we saw on the sideline for the St. Louis Park Orioles, and Dan Rabishko, the head coach of the Waconia Wildcats. We get ready to tip off. It'll be Brady Walsh going against Ty Miller, controlled by the Wildcats. Bonnick. St. Louis Park comes out in a man-to-man defense. As they work it around the perimeter. Ty Miller guarded by Deontay. Up top, that's the key, is Miller. Loses the basketball to Ross. Good job getting it back.
Ross is going to have to be careful with some reaches here.
Yeah, the ref's letting them play on a little bit early here.
But I like the aggressiveness.
Again, you can see how tight the defense is by Ross. Both these teams have had a low-scoring contest the last time they played. (47-36), Paul.
Wow. There's low scoring.
Well, starting off one possession still. It's taken over a minute here. Good.
Nice play.
Again, the patience paid off for the Wildcats.
And that may be a function of why the low scoring. That looks like this Waconia offense is a very patient one. Waited for the right move, the right time, the right basket, and they got it, and they're up 2-0.
Well, that was stolen.
Yep, Dvorak,
yep.
A little bit sloppy there with drive into the lane. Kind of lost it on the outside of him, and they took it right away. Heads-up play by Waconia.
St. Louis Park coming off a 10-point loss against the Vanille St. Margaret Red Knights, and there's a 3. This has been a problem for the Orioles in their last 3 games where they started off behind, and against Orono, I believe it was, that they were down 9-0 at the start of the game, and Coach Breitenbucher had to call a timeout. So.
Yeah, and Bonnick there with just a really nice stroke on that 3-point shot.
Doneski, and he hits the 3.
Doneski can answer.
So important to get that first basket and change the momentum a little bit. It was 5-0, now it's 5-3. So
nice look inside.
Yep. St. Louis Park stays in the man-to-man defense. And there's a steal. Giovanelli looks behind him, no one there. Left-handed layup is good.
Heads-up play by Giovanelli. He's a heck of a ball player, and he just saw that one, read it all the way. Easy 2 points for the Orioles.
Yeah, Giovanelli had a great game against the Red Knights. He had 19 points. Was definitely the best player on the floor for the Orioles in that game. There's a charge. Good position by Giovanelli defensively.
And Giovanelli only a junior.
so important too, Paul, as because St. Louis Park has a lot of seniors on this team, so they're going to need a couple juniors, to help them out next year. So.
Yep.
We saw Keegan Hartford in the Benil game. He's a sophomore, got some playing time. Looked pretty good in that game.
It was a nice look on the part of Dvorak there to Giovanelli. It just wasn't quite there, but I like pushing that and going for it. It was a pretty safe pass and didn't pan out, but I like the look.
So the Wildcats started off 5-0. St. Louis Park has come back, tied it at 5. We got the ball. Giovanelli, jump shot from the baseline, a little too strong. Rebound taken down. Here's Bonnick into the front court. Wisniewski. Spin move, looking for someone to pass it to. Gets it to Bonnick. They work it around the perimeter. Now along the baseline. Cross court. Shot by Wisniewski is good. 3 by Wisniewski. Wow.
These Waconia kids sure can't shoot from the outside.
Oof, not a good pass. Looked like it may have been deflected.
Yeah, I think he was looking for Giovanelli to drive in hard in the lane, and he just kind of pulled up, and a little bit of miscommunication perhaps.
Well, you get a basket and a foul, so we're going to have an and one here. Dineski picks up his first foul, first team foul for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Free throw's good. So 6 straight for the Wildcats. Up top, and Giovanelli in and out.
Just missed. That was the right move, though. He was wide open, good luck, just didn't fall down.
Orioles without Blake Anderson, who's out for about 4 weeks with a broken hand. There's another 3. Nice pass across.
A really nice look by Deontez Ross there to Brady Walsh. There was nothing for him there, but he drove the ball into the paint, even though there's no paint, and found an open man. Easy 2 points. Got to keep working that.
Oh, good bat from behind, and now a foul. Dineski picks up his 2nd foul on that one.
He's going to have to be careful. I like the aggression with which he's playing, but he could have maybe been called there, and then he comes in with another foul. And what you don't want to do in a situation like this, it can kind of feel like things are slipping away, but it's early. You know, you're only down 9. What you don't want to do is get overly aggressive and get yourself into foul trouble.
Meath gets the free throw. Luke Sonic checks in for the Wildcats. We're up by 10 already. 13-16 to go in the first half.
Just keep your composure.
We're trying to see if they can get a inside bucket. Most of their shots have come from outside so far. Orioles have Antonio Speed in the game. Will got tripped up there, no call, and out of bounds, last touch by the Wildcats.
So I like the patience of the Orioles here on this possession, just moving the ball around, looking for the right spots, making smart passes. No need to panic.
Will goes in, trying to draw the foul, no call. And the rebound, strong rebound by Meath.
Yeah, and that's all right for Will Dvorak. That's a good drive, and in and out. More often than not, or at least often, you get that foul call. Nice rebound by Giovanelli.
Yeah, it was great effort. Dineski tries to take it in, and he loses the ball inside. We're going to get a jump ball. This one will go to the Orioles on the alternate possession. Deontez Ross will check back in, and Giovanelli a little too strong. Break to the basket and converted by Bonnet.
Another good look by Giovanelli. It just didn't fall. He's just got to keep shooting.
Orioles close to needing a timeout here, I think.
Oof.
We get a travel. Not the start that Coach Breitenbucher wanted for his team.
No, indeed. And depending on how this possession for the Wildcats go, I would expect to see that timeout you're talking about.
Waconia playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And for good reason.
Last touch by the Orioles.
Yeah. That was a nice look inside by Meath and just good defense on the part of the Orioles to deny that inside pass.
Walsh replaces Doneski for the Orioles. Sonic from up top. Good pass inside. Well, it was deflected. Walsh with the ball, and now the Orioles get into the front court with Ross.
It's an important stop on the part of the Orioles there to just try to tame this thing a little bit.
Giovanelli, and another good block.
Yep.
They're doing a great job defensively, not picking up fouls. There's a carry.
Yeah, that was a great drive by Giovanelli, one where you expect you're either going to get a nice clean shot or a foul, and it was just a clean block. Oh yeah, that's certainly a carry, no question.
Amrine will check back into the game, and now Dvorak will replace Giovanelli. So now without Giovanelli in there, we're just going to have to find some scoring elsewhere here.
If you can find a lane, Will Dvorak drives to the basket really nicely, often picks up fouls or gets clean shots. So he's just going to have a lane open up.
We're showing some patience right now. Wall.
Oh, nice
Ross, nice job by Deontay.
Hey,
Sure, a little stutter step that time.
Well, I think he lost the ball a little bit that caused him to stutter, and then it worked to his advantage, and he was able to drive in nice and cleanly for a big shot by the Orioles.
Much needed basket.
Yep.
3 off the mark. Good rebound.
Nice rebound by
Peel.
Yeah.
Orioles get some height in there.
Whoop.
Ross threw that one away. Wildcats coming up quickly, and Bonnick cross court into the corner.
Nice shooting.
The 2 by Sonic. Again, tipped.
Yeah, not a wise pass there. A lot of traffic. And this Waconia defense plays so disciplined.
They really do, and they keep their hands up in the passing lanes.
Orioles are going to need to find some points in transition.
Jump shot is good.
That's a pretty shot by the part of Antonio Speed, which has to be the greatest name on the court.
Really is, and we haven't seen much of Antonio.
No.
And the Bedell game was the first time I saw him play last week, and actually he played some great minutes, and that was a great shot.
Yeah,
Just
nice squares up.
Good arc.
Get some arc on the ball to get it over the defender, and nice big shot on the part of Antonio Speed for the St. Louis Park Orioles, who are still down 10. So they kind of let it slip away once they had it tied and went down 10, but now they've sort of maintained. You just got to keep at it. It's a lot of ball game left.
There is, and that's right. Just chip at it. We've seen some great comebacks by the St. Louis Park Orioles team, and again, the Wildcats have been hitting some of their shots, and if those shots stop falling, Orioles need to take advantage. But they got to cut down on the turnovers. They've been trying to force the ball across court, and again, Wildcats have played really good defense so far and been able to stop some of those long passes.
Yep, really tough, disciplined defense on the part of the Wildcats, which is why I said earlier, and I still think that the Orioles are going to need to get some stops on defense and push that ball up and get some points in transition. Because it looks like the Wildcats aren't going to give them anything.
Very patient Wildcat team too. They work for the good shot, and if they don't have it, they just work it back out and start over again here. Bonick along the baseline.
Threw that one away.
Oh, good save.
Nice save.
Again, Waconia is really moving their feet. Good hustle.
Yep. Oh.
Put back, not good. Rebound by the Orioles.
Another nice rebound by Peel. Dvorak did everything he could to get that rebound, but he really didn't have a chance.
Peel impressed me inside against Vanille. Again, you just see players are really struggling because of the defensive pressure put on by the Wildcats. Peel will check out of the game.
Not a good pass.
No, that was Odin, I think, that came in, and Henry Odin. Good move to the basket by Meath. He's got 10 points already in this first half.
Yeah, this defense is such that all Park can do is just move the ball around the perimeter and hope a lane opens up.
Owens misses a shot there, and
good shot to take though. He had an open look.
Saw the foul on the drive. It's I don't think he'll get two, but well, they are going to give him two. Daneski picking up his third foul.
Yeah, and that's not good. I mean, Daneski's a really key cog in this machine, and so he's going to have to really be careful with there's still 7 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, I think Daneski will be out the rest of the first half. So
yeah, they cannot risk him getting another foul in this half.
Wisniewski back in for the Wildcats. 24-11, 13-point lead. St. Louis Park only 11 points so far here in the first half.
There it is.
They open it up for Will, and he gets the roll. Well, you said it earlier, they need to find a lane for Will Dvorak to get inside, and that time he did.
He's got just a nice, quick first step, a good burst of speed. If he can find those little openings, he can exploit them. And so I think that's what they're going to have to continue to look for and find ways to create some space.
The other thing he does so well is he doesn't get blocked. He finds a way to shield the defender so that he can get that shot up and into the basket. Missed free throw attempt, 11-point game. Orioles trailed Benil too, but they chipped away at it. Got it down to 8 in the second half. There's a pass that almost went out of bounds.
Nice. That looked like it was tipped by Ross too. There we
Orioles
go.
Get the steal on this. Giovanelli.
I like this, getting aggressive on the passes around the perimeter.
Nice pass.
Look. That's a great sequence for the Orioles to just get aggressive on those passing lanes hope for some tips, just kind of knock the Wildcats off center a little bit, and then what a pass by Ross over to Speed, who just lays it right in and gets the foul.
Yeah, the foul was called on Amrine. Orioles have to get the free throws, though.
Yeah, you do. 3 points.
Well, it's single-digit lead, 24-15. 6 minutes to go in the half.
There it is.
Still.
Oh.
That time, Brady looked like he was going to try and dunk the ball, and I think he should have just taken the layup.
He should have. I think he's trying to energize, get some momentum, but that's a shame.
That's not what the coach wants when you're behind and you have you have the momentum if you get that basket.
Exactly. You already had it.
And they work it inside. They don't really have an answer for Meath so far here in the first half. And a turnover. That was not a good pass that time by Ty Miller.
I'm not sure what he was trying to do. All right, so be patient. Work that ball around. Find the lane. Find the open shot.
Giovanelli, the left-hander, is good for the three.
That's why I said earlier when he missed the first two, he's got to keep shooting. Help him out.
Almost. And he gets the rebound, Ross.
I love this aggressiveness on the passing lanes on the Oriole defense.
Good pass inside, underneath.
Wow.
Will did a great job to get that one up and in, and a timeout by the Wildcats. The Orioles have cut it to 6.
Yeah, this has been a really nice sequence. They've gotten aggressive on the passing lanes, which is destabilized the Wildcats. And look at Dvorak here. That is a much tougher shot than it looks to get the right spin in the right spot for that thing to drop. That's a great sequence on the part of the Orioles.
And a great job in that sequence, too, by Ross. I mean, Ross played really good defense. He's able to also do a great job bringing that ball up the court and knowing where players are. He's able to find Dvorak, and earlier, he was able to pass it across for, Brady Walsh. So.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, it's only a 6-point lead. 4:40 to go in the half. And like I keep saying, I think the key here is keeping the Wildcats a little bit on their heels by being aggressive on those passing lanes.
And important now how they close this half, right? I mean, they've all of a sudden gotten some momentum back. They prove they can play with Waconia now. They just got to make sure Waconia doesn't turn it up again and crank that lead up into double digits. So.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Bruce. They got to keep playing tight, keep playing smart and patient basketball here, and not let this slip back into a 9, 10, 11-point lead.
They're doing it without Dineski, too, who is in foul trouble. He's out with 3 fouls. Cameron DeLorme will now see the court for the first time in this game. Cameron, a 6'4" senior. So far, Meath has been the guy to try and the Orioles have to figure out a way to stop. He has the ball right now. Passes it underneath. Oh, basket and a foul. Going to be on Dvorak.
Yeah, that was a nice pass by Meath there to get it in, and it looked like kind of a late, unnecessary foul. Oh, maybe not. He was already in motion, just trying to get in there, but.
Sonic averages 6 points per game, looking for his 5th here, and he hits the free throw. Well, it's up to a 9-point game, 29-20. Orioles looking to answer here. Deontay doesn't score that much in the games, but he sure finds a way to do other things like that.
Yeah, and that was a really nice drive by Deontay Ross, and then finding the open man. Not being selfish at all, just driving the lane and finding out who's open for a good shot.
Meath. Good job by Speed.
Yeah, it allows him to push the ball up the court. Oh, my. I thought that was going to fall. You see here, Roz just keeps him off center, not going the direction of the pick, and then drives the lane and finds speed for the open shot.
Orioles have struggled from the free throw line.
Yeah, which is often a sign of a little bit of fatigue and just feeling decentered. They got to calm down, make these free throws.
Well, 0 for 4.
Wow.
Still a 7-point game. Wisniewski takes it down the lane, now passes out. Around for Heath. Shot did not go. Rebound by the Orioles. They trail by 7. In the front court is Ross. He takes it all the way to the lane and puts it in. Well, Ross says, you're going to guard someone else now because you think I'm going to pass it, but this time I'm going to take it. And Ross with the steal.
Nice pick.
And he's fouled. That was a good foul, actually, by the Wildcats.
Yep, really smart foul because he had an easy 2 points there, but great steal by the part of Ross. And then also, if you see this, like some of that footwork is a little bit of what we see on the football field with him, just kind of keeping his balance, keeping strong, and up for a nice clean shot. And
I think they need a clear path rule. You know,
yeah.
Deontay's had the layup there, and Orioles cut it to 5, though. It's the closest they've been in some time.
I think since the opening of the game.
Yeah, they trailed 5-0. Then they tied it.
This would be a big bucket here if they can find a good shot. Dvorak wisely holds up.
Oh, I don't know how DeLorme got that one, and he got it in.
Nice shot, though. He ended up coming up with it and then squared up and just kind of lays it in there from about 10 feet.
Well, Paul, we're at a one-possession game. It's 29-26.
2:20 to go in the half. A very nice composure by the part of the Orioles.
Oh, there's a walk.
And he traveled.
We said it's important that the Orioles finish strong. And Ross got just about a 1-minute rest, and now he's coming back on the court.
He's had a very nice half, just kind of commanding the game a little bit.
And speed checks out. He's also played well. They're going to bring Peel in and see if try and get it to Peel inside. Oh, there it is, out for a 3. Giovanelli, a little strong on that. Stepping on the baseline are the Wildcats, so Orioles will get the ball back here.
That's a big break. I love the look by Giovanelli. He's got to take that shot. It just didn't fall. And a big break for the Orioles here, getting the ball right back. Nice.
Oh, there's a foul. Good job by Brady Walsh taking it to the basket.
Yep, going up strong, drawing the foul. Now you got to make your free throws.
Looking for their first free throw. They're 0 for 4 in the game.
Calm down, get your legs underneath you.
That 4 points would be, they'd have the lead.
Yep. Oh. Just can't get the roll.
0 for 5.
Oh my goodness.
So 6 points at the free throw line, and that's what happens. He gets back down on the other end. They get a quick basket. Dvorak, his 3 doesn't go. Walsh, nice rebound. He does not get the ball up to go and get a foul on Giovanelli. Only the 5th foul, so they have a foul to give here.
And here you see that.
If you're going to foul, you might as well
bucket in transition.
Aggressive. Yeah. Well, the Orioles had every chance to get back in it, but the free throws have cost them so far in the first half.
It sure has.
Oh, he almost walked there.
Yeah, he did.
It looked like he slid his foot.
Yeah.
105. Oh, open to the basket. Shot won't go. It may have been tipped.
I think somebody got a hand on it. Nice look by Ross. Good
Oh,
drive.
nice. Giovanelli taking that one all the way to the hoop. 3-point game, 31-28. We're under a minute to go.
We'll play some tough D here.
And the three is up, off the mark. Giovanelli, see if the Orioles go for one here.
A little bit off balance shot there. He's trying to fade away from the three.
Giovanelli.
Oh my goodness.
And it's a 1-point game. 31-30 our score, 30 seconds. And you can see that the Wildcats are going to go for one here. One shot with 22 seconds. They pull it out. Long pass. Wisniewski. I think they try and have Meath get in position to get the last shot if they can. Oh, look at wide open cut. And the basket is good.
Nice look
by Amrine.
See if they can get a last-second buzzer beater here. No good.
Well, good comeback, though, for the Orioles.
You know, with the way the kind of first quarter of this went, that being the first half of the first half, the Wildcats were really in control, playing a great game, and the Orioles just really turned it around. I mean, they've got free throw trouble, obviously. They're only down 3, and they have really controlled the last half of this first half. So they should be going into the locker room feeling pretty good, and the Wildcats might be going in going, hey, what did we lose here? What happened?
That's right, Paul. I think at one point in the game we looked and said if the Orioles can get it down to single digits at halftime, that's going to be a win. Well, they got it down to 3, and actually, you know, if they make those free throws, they're right even or ahead in this game. So, so you know, they played them well, and I think we're going to be in for a good second half.
I think so too, and you know, even if they make half of those free throws, it's a tie game. So they got to come back, they got to make their free throws, but they also have to just keep playing that aggressive defensive ball, keeping the Wildcats off balance.
All right, so we're 33-30 our score as the Wildcats lead. We're going to take a break. Stay with us. We'll have the second half coming up shortly.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
(33-30) our score as we get ready to start the second half. Waconia will have the ball here to start the half. Paul can do a little recap on scoring here in the first half when you have a chance.
Oh, we got, here we go. I was about to go for it, but they looked like they were going to be lollygagging, but they're not.
So Waconia with Wisniewski, and the drive doesn't go out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles, but they're coming out with Wisniewski, Bonnick, Miller, Meath, and Amrine. For the Orioles, it's Walsh, Ross, Dvorak, Giovanelli, and Daneski.
And Daneski did not like that call.
Daneski has 3 fouls, sat out most of the first half.
He's going to have to play real careful here. Nice and disciplined ball.
See what adjustments that Waconia made at halftime. Right now, they're just being patient like they were in the first possession. Inside. Oh, great steal by Walsh.
Yeah, good hands there. That's a tough one to rail in.
So they slow down the tempo a little bit here.
Yeah, Daneski thought about a 3 there, but wisely chose to pass.
Was that pass the ball or pass on the three?
A little both.
Oh, that's,
Not a great pass. It's right into traffic.
no, I think Ross thought that Walsh should be cutting in, but did not that time. And we've seen some great passes by Deontay's.
Sure
That
have.
was not one of the better ones. Oh, it looked like a carry there, too. Three is good by Ty Miller. His first points of the game. He averages 12. He was held scoreless in the first half. 6-point lead for the Wildcats. Giovanelli from the corner doesn't go. Good rebound. Putback is good by Walsh.
Nice rebound there by Walsh. There's just no rotation on that shot by Giovanelli.
Bonick. Oh, kicked out of bounds by Walsh. It looked like the Orioles were going to get a steal that time as the pass was intended for Amrine.
Yeah, you see that shot by Giovanelli there, just nothing on it, and then Walsh with a great rebound and putback.
Yeah, he had Bonick right in there too, but he was able to get in front of Bonick, get the position, and get that rebound, put it in.
It's all about position.
That was a tough shot. Walsh with the rebound.
He's pushing the ball up the court.
All the way in, tough shot. Backside rebound, Giovanelli gets it to go.
It's a great play by the Orioles. I like the drive on Dvorak there. Tough shot, but you're hoping to pick up a foul and then a nice rebound and put back.
Yeah, again, they just crashed the boards. They had a couple players in there and a great job by Giovanelli. We get a double dribble called here against the Wildcats. That's going to give the Orioles a chance to tie the game.
So the Wildcats with the triple crown today, they got a travel, a carry, and a double dribble.
Dvorak, a little opening.
Ooh.
And he gets the ball to go.
Wow, no call, whether offensive or defensive there. I kind of like it. Nice shot by Dvorak.
We're tied up at 36. This is a player that's been hot in this game, and Meath can't get it to go. It's just in and out. That was almost halfway down.
Yeah, that one seemed to defy gravity almost. Meath leading the Wildcats in points.
Oh. Boy, Ross, he worked his way in there, and he's going to go to the free throw line. Chance to give the Orioles the lead if they can make a free throw.
Here's that last shot by Dvorak. I think that's a good no call. Just really nice touch high on the glass. And yeah, and Ross on that one, he really tough shot to get that one to go down with how off balance he was after the foul.
First 6.
It's an epidemic.
They need to get the hypnotist in at halftime to tell them they can make free throws.
Oh
Ross
my.
misses it. Almost got the rebound, but
Yeah,
again,
they trapped.
They've left 7 points, and there's a steal. Giovanelli with the finish.
You know, and that's all Deontay Ross, making up for his 2 missed shots, putting pressure on the rebound, then they got him trapped, bad pass, Giovanelli steals it in the putback.
Quick feet by the Orioles. They have the lead 38-36. First time they've led in this game. Jump shot. Doesn't go. Rebound comes our way.
Yep. Ball is picked up out of bounds by Giovanelli's brother.
I was watching the Michigan game yesterday, and it was the coach on Michigan ended up like the ball was rolling on the court, it passed in the back court, and he went and picked it up and gave it to the player. He went on the court. He forgot all about where he was in that.
So Park still up 2.
That was Juwan Howard, right? He's the coach.
Oh, right.
It was funny, the refs had to figure out, do they call a technical when he comes on the court and grabs the ball or give it to the guy? They gave him a technical B. He had already had one technical in the game. There's a travel.
Oh, travel.
So there's a technical A and a technical B.
I did not know that.
And so the B means that he didn't have to like leave the game after a second technical.
Gotcha. Oh, I see. Yeah, that'd be an unfortunate ejection.
Wildcats looking to tie this game up or take the lead off the foot, and a couple kicks. They're going to give it to the Wildcats. Yeah, it was off. At first it went off the Wildcat foot, and then it went off the Park foot, and they call it.
Yeah.
That was an odd one.
Kick is a kick, you know. The first one should
That's
seal
right.
it.
That's right. They missed that one.
But otherwise, a pretty well officiated game.
Oh, they have. They've done a great job in this game. And Peel tips it over to Dvorak.
That's where his height
Oh,
is a
look
big
at him
advantage.
go
Oh,
to
look
the
at him.
basket. Can't get it to go. Peel.
I think somebody might have gotten a hand on that, little
Right.
finger on that ball. But really, these Wildcats just play such disciplined defense. I mean, you expect to draw a foul here, and there just isn't one. I mean, he knows when to go in and pull up, and just tremendous defense on the part of the Wildcats.
So Dvorak out. Ross back in along with speed.
Not a good shot.
No.
That was not there. Got to be more patient than that. Work the ball around.
38-36 Orioles lead. 12:31 to go in the game.
I'm kind of stuck here at 38-36.
It's 33-30 at halftime in favor of the Wildcats. So they have 3 points so far. Here's another three, and that's good.
Yeah, that's Luke Sonic. You leave him wide open on that shot, and he's going to take it every time and make it most of them. It's a nice look inside by the part of Speed, and Peel just couldn't get his hands on it. You gotta take that one in, but look at this shot. Just wide open out there. He's got all day. Squares up, good rotation.
So this grouping that they have in right now for Park is to struggle a little bit. As Waconia's taken the lead now, 39-38. Three is good. Boy, Waconia, all of a sudden, a couple threes in a row, and they're up by three.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. I'd like to see them get the hand. I was just going to say, get the ball in the hands of Giovanelli. Nice rebound by Speed.
Now Giovanelli will try the three, in and out. He's missed a few threes there.
Sensing a little frustration on the part of Giovanelli.
So Waconia now seems to have a little momentum. And a foul on the Orioles. Orioles are going to bring Dvorak and Walsh back in the game.
Giovanelli sitting down.
Outside, there's another three attempt. This one
Oh!
gets a great bounce.
That is a shooter's roll right there.
3 threes in a row, so 9 points. Walsh, and he got in too far, couldn't
Just
get it over Meath. Yeah.
Didn't have quite the right position.
Boy, just when the Orioles had all the momentum, Waconia just is hitting the threes now, just like they did in the first half early on.
Yeah,
St. Louis Park worked so hard to get back in the game and get that lead. But
well, and that's where they got to get aggressive on the passing lanes again. Throw those shooters off balance a little bit. Just kind of knock the team off center. But if you leave these Wildcat shooters, you know, wide open on the arc, they're gonna take it.
Great pass inside.
Oh,
Boy, you couldn't get that shot to go.
that's when you hate to miss.
Yeah, that was Jackson Hayes. Got quiet in here.
Sure has.
Again, they missed another opportunity. That was Dvorak.
Yeah, pretty off balance fade. Ooh.
No call.
Yeah.
Flop is what they thought on that one.
No call, but I hear the theater department is now looking at him. It's a well acted fall there. What happened? He dribbled it out of bounds?
I don't know if he either dribbled it out or he got called for the charge. I think it was dribbled it on the baseline. So, well, 8-point lead now for Waconia.
Park's got him right where they want him.
9 minutes remaining. Odin's in the game.
Oh. Waconia fans want a foul there. I think it's a good no call.
And we'll get a foul on Giovanelli. Or they call a charge.
Oh. Sure would like to see that one again.
The fans were all excited for the foul call, and then they saw it was called against their team.
And that was a charge. He was set. Well done, Giovanelli.
Waconia's really picked up the defensive pressure here. They're doing a good job. Oh. Inside, Speed.
Nice.
Basket and a timeout by the Orioles. Speed with his 8th point.
Yeah, nice shot by Speed. It looked like he was going to maybe miss it because he kind of lost the ball for a second there, but he stays with it, stays strong, puts the ball off the glass in for 2 points.
So the Orioles coming off a couple losses, Orono and Benilde St. Margaret's. Prior to that, they beat Kennedy and New Prague. So it's been a little streaky. The Orioles had, prior to that, they had 3 losses in a row. So they got on a little bit of a good roll there, and then all of a sudden it went haywire for, and Coach Breitenbucher thought we were just coming into our own, and then all of a sudden we struggled again. So the Orioles have Cooper coming up, and we saw a great game against Cooper. That was a game that the Orioles were able to pull out, come back, and win that one in overtime. And then they have Chanhassen, which is a tough team, and that will be a game here on Thursday, the 24th. Look, they have a game on the 24th and the 25th. Yep. So 22nd, 24th, and 25th. So they'll get a lot of basketball in there.
They sure will. And that Cooper game could be interesting. That overtime victory was such a great game. I'm sure they're both going to be fired up for it. A little pressure by the Orioles.
6-point Wildcat lead. Good defense by the Orioles.
Yeah.
Meath against Walsh, back up top. Here's a 3, short. Oh, and Dvorak tipped it out.
He sure did. He should have needed to hang on to that, go after it.
Seen a couple of those, and the Orioles just unable to get their fingers on it, and
gives the Wildcats a second chance.
I thought the Orioles to get to the free throw line again and see if they can get one in. There's Walsh, almost had the steal.
Oh, and he gets called there. So no call with that contact, and then right, oh boy, I don't know.
Tight, but we haven't had a lot of fouls in the game. 7:40 to go, only the second team foul this half for the Orioles.
Well, and I think he could have called him on the previous contact anyways. Oh. Oh,
there they got the ball.
That was some great defense on the part of the Orioles there.
Nice pass to Dvorak. He got it. And one.
Be a great time to make your first free throw. On that previous defensive possession, you saw that they were looking to do just a little pass. Here it is.
Watch Giovanelli, no look pass. Dvorak.
Big contact. He gets in, draws the contact, stays with it, and drops it down. But on the other end, you had Giovanelli, who just came in and blocked the passing lane, threw them off center a little bit. They ended up bobbling the ball elsewhere, and the Orioles pushed the ball down and are looking at a three-point play.
You know, that was a tough shot by Will. Again, I don't know how he gets all these layups to go, but he was really contested on that one.
He's got a nice touch.
Hey, there we go.
Look at that.
1 for 4 now for Will, and first free throw of the game for the Orioles.
It's kind of a big one. Oh!
Almost a steal by Giovanelli. Wow. Trying to flip the momentum back in their favor. Yep. Three-point game, right underneath.
Nice look. That was well-designed play by the Wildcats.
Giovanelli down the lane, floater, doesn't go, tip out of bounds, and it's going to be Wildcat basketball.
I think Giovanelli was looking for a foul there, but he just didn't quite know what he wanted to do once he was in the air, I think.
Watch the nice pass. Yeah. That was Hayes that finished.
Yeah, and Hayes just cutting down low and really nicely getting open and laying it in.
Orioles trail by 5 with 6:30 to go. Wildcats, a lot of movement on their offense.
Nice.
Rebound by Dvorak.
Kind of forced them to not take a great shot, and then the Orioles come up with the rebound.
Dinevsky back out. Giovanelli.
Orioles slowing it down a little bit, taking their time, 5:50 to go. Only down 5.
Uh-oh. Dvorak catches up with it. Cross court, Dinevsky. His three is good.
Yep. You got Dinevsky open out there on the three-point shot, and you get it to him because he can drain them.
The second three of the game for Dinevsky, 48-46.
Cuts the lead to 2.
Meath. Bonick inside the arc. Tip. Ross with the ball. Orioles have numbers. Ross takes it in.
Oh, my.
Oh, he gets called for the charge. He has a nice pass around, but then he continued on to run the guy over. So
yeah, they had numbers, but they didn't really work to exploit it. And, yeah, he is set. That's absolutely a charge. That's a good call.
Yeah, good call by the officials on that one.
But Ross had the right idea.
Orioles pick up the pressure in the front court. Wisniewski gets it across the timeline.
If you can stick with them in that pressure, it's what you want to do. You don't want these guys to get comfortable.
There's a steal.
Oh, my.
Oh, look at Dvorak. Doesn't go. Speed with the follow-up, and we're tied up.
Oh, great footwork and everything with Will Dvorak. Just couldn't finish, and what a rebound and put back by Speed. What's the call there?
On Brady Walsh reaching in right in front of
Look at this. He just kind of loses it in his palm a little bit when he's shooting. But Speed right there for the rebound and put back.
Well, it's been back and forth. A good game, 48-48. We've seen both sides. You know, St. Louis Park hasn't been able to get more than a 2-point lead in this game, but Waconia has been able to really get that lead up to 8-9 points a couple times in this game, and The Orioles just keep clawing their way back, and now we're tied up at 48.
Well, that's what they do. You know, it reminds me a little bit of those early 2000s Twins, like with the Piranhas kind of a thing. They just sort of nibble at you. They get you uncomfortable. They're not a team that's going to go on big streaks and get big leads, it seems. But they do tend to keep the game close, and even when they get down 7, 10 points, they're never out of it. They're able to just chip their way back into it by keeping teams off balance.
A lot of these players played on that football game, in that football game against Orono when they trailed by, 16 points or 15 points, and they scored 16 in the last 50 seconds of the game to win the game. So don't count them out. And there's a foul on Walsh. That'll be his third.
Yeah, Walsh has got to be careful here. He's getting a little too aggressive on the defensive end.
Again, the Orioles had a couple fouls. They're only at 5 right now, so neither team in the bonus with 4:30 to go. Dineski does a good job getting in front of Ty Miller to bat the ball out of bounds. Possession arrow favors St. Louis Park if there's a tie-up.
Nice block.
Yeah, Ty Miller trying to take it to the basket. Had it blocked on a great play by Dineski.
Did they call a foul?
No.
Dineski's upset about something. I'm not sure what. Ross back in the game. Dvorak taking a seat.
Peel gets the steal.
What a steal. That's a great steal by Peel.
It rhymes.
Sounds like a Dr. Seuss book. Ross taking a little bit of command here, making sure they're getting moving, getting in the places they're supposed to be. Tie game, 3:55 to go. Orioles would love to take a lead right here.
Ross cross court. Dineski for the 3.
Oh, he just missed.
Oh, almost a steal. Bonick.
Oh, and they got him with a foul.
Well, I don't know. That was a tough one because Ross didn't like the call. I don't know. Bonick.
Let's see.
Let's see. It looked like it's going to go around.
Oh, yeah. A little reach.
Yep.
Yeah. And he was doing that earlier in the game, too. I said he's got to watch it. But on the other end there, that was a good look by Dineski. No problem missing that shot. It was a good shot to take. Still a tie game.
3:30 to go. 48-48. Again, not a high-scoring game, but a good game. Good, entertaining game, and a nice shot by Meese.
He's got a nice touch. And Speed wanted a cross-court pass. Wisely not given. Here comes Peel.
And Peel gets the foul called, so he'll go to the free throw line.
Think they can hit 2 in a row?
Let's hope we get the first one first.
Well, that's what I mean. The last one Will made, and then this would be 2 free throws in a row by the team.
I got it. There we go.
Nice touch.
So 50-49 the score.
Giovanelli coming back in the game. Dineski taking a seat. He's played hard.
Boy, Giovanelli had a good box out, but he didn't get to the basketball. 1-point game. Wildcats lead. We're down to 2:57 remaining.
Setting up for a great finish.
Bonick up top. Nice move by Bonick. That won't go though. Doesn't get the roll.
Nice move. Not the greatest shot though to take. Really off balance. A lot of pressure around him.
Good pass by Walsh. Dvorak, I don't know. That was not a good pass.
Not sure. I think he was looking for Giovanelli to cut over and he didn't. Oh.
It cost him on the other end.
Yeah, sure did. Waconia with some good transition basketball.
Yeah, points off turnovers. Waconia leads in that category. Peel had it. batted away and a foul.
Yeah, that was a good call. He just whacked him right on the arm, which is what caused the ball to come loose.
Only the first foul on Meath, and the Orioles going to bring Doneski back into the game. They trail by 3. Orioles keep closing the gap, and then Waconia keeps coming back. They don't let them get over that hump.
Oh, nice look.
Dvorak.
Yeah, you got to go up strong there. Don't let that defense get settled.
Stolen
Nice
from
steal.
behind by Giovanelli. And that's
Oh,
stolen again.
my goodness. Ross not happy with himself on that one.
There's a 3. That's
Ouch.
the big one.
Yeah, that is a big one. And again, that's Ty Miller out there, and you leave him wide open to take that shot, and he's likely going to make it.
Still 139, plenty of time. This is Giovanelli time. They got to get him open for a 3.
Oh, there's Doneski.
He needs it.
Oh,
in and
just
out.
too much. He just put a little too much on it.
Yeah, the Orioles are going to have to foul here pretty soon. They're putting the trap on.
That's been a
Going for the
really
steal.
well-played game by the Wildcats this last minute.
Oh, he's feeling it. Oh, doesn't go. Probably
little bit
took
off
that
the
shot
mark.
a little too early.
Push that ball off the court. Get a good shot. Get in.
Oh, Will.
Looking for the and one. Just didn't fall. But you got a chance to make a couple of free throws here, which you desperately need to do.
You can see they're really sucking air right now. You get players like bent over, and
Yep.
the Orioles are exhausted. Will.
Goodness. I have a feeling the Orioles might be shooting a few free throws on Monday's practice.
Yeah, and really that's, you look at this game, and it's the free throws that are the difference right now.
They really are. The Orioles have been doing what they want to do, which is get the ball inside, get some contact, and get to the line, and they've only, what have they dropped, 2?
Yeah, so Will 1 for 5.
I think Peel had 1.
I think the Orioles are like 2 for 9.
So they're down 6 with a minute to go. That's a 2-possession game, so there's plenty of time. Not plenty of time, but enough. Don't need to panic.
Yeah, you don't need a 3 right off the bat, but you're probably going to get yourself into a game where you're going to have to put a press. If you make the basket, you're going to have to put a press on, and then you're going to have to foul if they get that ball into the front court. Here's the standings, and you can see Waconia just ahead of St. Louis Park at 6 and 7. Orioles 4 and 9, 9 and 11 overall. But the Red Knights lead the division 10 and 3, and they've got a great team with a good mix of some young talent on that team. So I think Damian Johnson's done a really good job with Benilde St. Margaret's boys basketball team. And Orono back up to having a good year, and even Jefferson, who we've seen Jefferson usually in the middle to lower end of the pack, they're having a good season at 9 and 4, 14 and 6 overall. So. Again, I think we have how many games left after this one? 5 games left in the regular season for the St. Louis Park Orioles. We'll be covering the game against Chanhassen on Thursday, February 24th.
So here we go, 1:02 to play. You're down 6. Could use a good shot here. You don't need a 3, but if Doneski's open on the arc, take it. Oh.
You got to hit your shot, though.
Yep, that was a nice shot. It just didn't fall. And now they foul. And unfortunately for the Orioles on the other side, I don't anticipate the Wildcats missing a lot of free throws down the stretch here. They're just a really good shooting team.
They're 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Bonek missed the only free throw. He's 1 for 2. Great touch.
Now we're in a 3 possession situation. So that's a big free throw for the Wildcats.
I think the Orioles are 2 for 12 from the free throw line if I look at it right now. So.
That is not very good.
Nice.
Oh, nice move by Brady Walsh.
So the Orioles trail by 5. They take a timeout now. They'll put pressure on the ball on the inbounds.
Look at this move, a little spin move, stays controlled, squares up, lays it up nicely off the glass. Great play by Brady Walsh. And just what the Orioles needed there with a quick score, and it was a good shot.
I thought Brady struggled a little bit against the Red Knights, but he's come back, and I think he's played pretty strong in this game.
Well, and as we've seen with the Orioles, I think they've got a really nice balanced team. I mean, really the whole team has had their moments where they've made some mistakes, but they've also all played a pretty nice game other than what's happened at the free throw line.
And again, the Orioles are playing without Blake Anderson, who's been their sort of their three-point guy, and but Giovanelli's done a great job filling in. He hasn't been able to really hit the threes too. He's got 1 3 today,
Yeah.
but we've seen him hit some big ones, especially in that Cooper game too.
We sure have. That's why he's got to just keep shooting them, because you know he can make them. Nice pressure by the Orioles.
I think the Orioles have to foul here. There's too much time off the clock. I don't know what they're doing here.
I don't either. They waited way too long to foul. Maybe they're waiting for it to get into the right person's hands, but you're only down 5, but when you're not playing with a shot clock.
And Sonic 1 for 1 from the free throw line.
So this is a big one.
This free throw tipped out of bounds, should be Orioles ball. It is.
Well, it worked out.
Looks like the clock still a few seconds.
Yeah, the clock ticked away a few seconds there for some reason. Not sure what that's about. Maybe it was a correction they were told to make. I don't know.
Orioles could
Gotta
use a
score
3
quickly.
Right now. Well, so Ross is going to go to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 1-possession game, 56-51. If you ever needed 2 free throws here,
Yep.
Ross is 0 for 2.
Yeah, I don't know that the free throw line is his specialty. Not sure what the discussion here is.
So do the 1-and-1.
He drills it.
Coach Breitenbucher trying to figure out how many timeouts he has left. I think he has 2.
Yeah, and that's going to be important. And this is a big one right here. If you can drill it, it's a 1-possession game.
Well,
he does.
He's money.
Deontez Ross coming up big, making both of them, making a 1-possession game, 23.9 seconds left.
Yeah, what a great job by Ross, and you know, he's played so well in this game. He really has, and
he's done a lot of the things that don't show up on the scorecard.
Right. Absolutely, and that's the thing. You look at Deontez Ross, and you see he averages 5 points a game, but he does so much more than just score 5 points a game. And he's played so many minutes as well, too.
Yeah. So here we go. It's a 3-point game. You're going to probably see some pressure here by Park if they don't get a turnover in this on the backcourt here, and it gets back over on the Waconia side. You got to foul right away, right?
You do. I think you know, again, they're in the 1-and-1. There'll be one more time here, and then they'll be shooting 2 on any fouls. But I think you can't let the clock go any further. You got to just foul.
Because the problem is you're down, it's a 1-possession game, but you're down 3. So if they make 1 free throw, now you're looking at a 2-possession game, and you're going to need clock to make up those 4 points or 5 points, whatever it is. So yeah, I would anticipate a quick foul if they don't get the ball, or if they do get the ball across midcourt.
You see Waconia has a player that can lob all the way down the court.
Yep.
We get a timeout.
I'm not sure. I thought Ross was looking for a real quick foul. I thought maybe the Orioles would try to pressure a little bit before they fouled.
I think the coach called the timeout. Now the referees are talking. The athletic director came over to say something. I don't know what.
Possession arrow in favor of the Orioles. So even if on the inbounds pass, even if they can just tie it up a little bit.
Paul, this is usually where you use that one line that you say.
I can't overuse it. I mean,
you got to bring it out at some point, right? Is there another one?
We'll see.
I think it's time. They need your call.
I'll say this right now. You don't need as much of a miracle as you do to just have a big defensive stop on this inbound pass.
I couldn't get that one out of you. I tried. It's worked a couple times, but St. Louis Park needs a steal here. Pressure.
They got him trapped.
And, they call a foul.
Oh. See, that's a situation where you're trapped like that. You don't want to foul. You want to see if you can get the turnover somehow. Get a jump ball.
Yeah, that was really tough because actually it was Wisniewski that just did a really good job that pushed his way in there to get the foul. So.
Yep, and Brady Walsh also just did get his arm in there and tangled up with him. It's the right call. It's a good call. But nevertheless, it's still a quick foul, so only 21 seconds left.
First time at the free throw line for Wisniewski.
Orioles. Now here's where you maybe need the miracle of a missed free throw. Keep it a one-possession game. Get the Orioles on the rebound.
Miss.
Hey, look at that. What a rebound by
Ross.
Speed with a great rebound. Almost lost on the pass. Ross.
He's got the basket, and the Orioles take a timeout.
How about that drive by Ross?
I
mean, look at this. So Speed gets a great rebound, makes a bad pass, but luckily Deontes Ross is able to pick it up.
Look how he dribbles through.
Weasel his way through there. And
really smart defensive play not to go after that ball and draw a foul, because that could have been a three-point play. We could be tied up. But great job by Ross. And now the Orioles, if they do foul, we're going to see 2 shots coming for Waconia, but still 2 shots means it's a 3-point game in one possession. So.
That's exactly it. That's why that missed free throw over here was so huge. And you're now playing in a one-possession game, kind of no matter what happens here. But let's see if they can maybe steal an inbounds pass with 13 seconds left to go.
This team has been a team that fights to the end, and let's see what happens here, because can't count them out.
No. And as we said at the beginning of the game, we're looking for a good, close game. These teams match up against each other well. They play very different kinds of basketball, but it makes for a game that's going to kind of be back and forth and up and down a little bit. And here we are with 13 seconds left, and it's a one-point game. Both teams played really great basketball tonight, other than the free throw line. They both kind of played their game. You know, neither one of them let the other one dictate what they were going to do too much. Here we go.
Corner's got to get it in.
Got a guy open deep.
Almost a steal. And now you got a foul.
You got a foul. Yeah. But I think that was another case where they did not want to foul Meats. They wanted the ball to get into somebody else's hands first.
Right. Meats was 2 for 2 in this game, and so. And Ty Miller probably not the guy either. I think they wanted to do Sonic, but actually Sonic wasn't in the game. But it takes a little bit of a pressure off of the offensive player right now, knowing he has 2 free throws.
Mm-hmm. So this is big right here. He hits both of these.
Makes the first.
It'll be a 3-point game, and Park will have 9 seconds to somehow manufacture a St. Louis Park miracle.
And we may see a timeout, and we may see that Waconia doesn't let Orioles take a three-pointer. Okay, so 2-point game. Ross.
You gotta move. You got Giovanelli. Oh.
Ross, pass across, and it's good!
It's a tie ball game! Now hold on, they may put a couple of ticks left. That ball, depending on what happened, but this is a tie ball game.
This is incredible. How many overtime games have we had?
Well, so far, yeah, I mean, it's stunning.
And the way they do it and the way they come back, it's just incredible.
Well, they just don't go away.
And you didn't even call it a miracle.
I sort of did. I kind of did at the end there.
And what again, Ross with that big pass to Speed, and Speed able to finish it off at the buzzer.
Yeah, Speed's had a really nice game. He's had a couple of spots, like a couple of passes that you're questionable that may have gotten Park into trouble, but he's had some clutch rebounds and a couple of really great putbacks.
And 12 points in the game
Yep.
for Speed, but I don't know how many assists that Deontay's Ross has, but Deontay's Ross, just amazing how he got down the court so quickly. And again, you thought maybe Giovanelli was open for that shot, but Ross is like, I'm going to drive it. I'm either going to get the layup opportunity or pass it across. And
Deontay Ross is such an unselfish player too, and he's got the awareness to know that there's a little bit of time. We don't need to rifle it down the court, even though Giovanelli was open, and just times it out perfectly. And here we go. It's a whole new ball game. 4 minutes to play. 57-57.
now they're going to jump it up. It'll be Speed against Miller. Oh, Doneski snuck in. Can't get it to go. Speed almost got the rebound. And Waconia up into the front court. Tied 57-57. The overtime's at 4 minutes. There's a push on Deontay's Ross.
I don't know about that. That looked like offensive to me. He backed off and
see if he had his arm out. See if he had his arm out a little bit there. Yeah, he did.
All right.
Again, they're in the double bonus, which favors Waconia in this game right now. One-point lead.
And Orioles just have to keep their composure.
Ross
Oof,
couldn't get it to go, and a good rebound by Bonek, but it off of his hands. He got the rebound initially, but then lost it out of bounds. And so Orioles basketball, they trail by 1, 3:23 left in the first overtime. Inside to Speed. Again, too strong.
Too much on it, yep.
A little too much adrenaline sometimes. You don't want to foul here because it'll be 2 shots.
Ooh.
Giovanelli picks it up.
And let's see here. I mean, he kind of gets the hips in there, and
yeah,
they're going to call that, yeah.
Bonek with the free throw. 4 of 7 from the line. Doesn't get the roll.
Misses. We got Giovanelli one-on-one.
And he's fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line, shooting the 1-and-1 if he picks himself up.
Uh-oh. Got a little bit of a limp there. Oh, dear. Not sure if he twisted something on that.
Oh, he's hurting, too.
Yeah, he's in pain. It's going to be tough shooting.
And he's shooting the 1-and-1, too.
Nope. Too much. He's in pain. He's got to come out.
Yeah, they got to get a sub for him. Giovanelli is just struggling.
You can see him looking to another player saying, "Help me."
Yeah, when they need
to
a foul, yeah, they got to get him out of there. He doesn't want to come out.
He doesn't want to come out. He can barely move. He's shaking it off. He's walking it off.
You got to take him out of there. He can't play defense. He can't move. He barely bend that knee. He's gutting it out. We have a foul out on Doneski.
Oh, that's right.
So Peel will come into the game.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate loss because he can be so clutch.
59-57, 2-point game, still 2:50 to go.
Let's make it a three-point lead, and he's short. Giovanelli seems to be coming right back.
Yep. In and out.
He's moving now, and Wildcats missing a lot of free throws down the stretch here. It's enabled Park to stay in this game, tie it up. Still only be down by 2 in this overtime, even though they haven't played real well in this first minute and a half.
Too long on the 3. Peel trying to get the rebound, tipped out of bounds. Orioles ball. No!
Oh!
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Off the back rim, he's got it, and yep. That's
Peel.
A good call. Peel, the back of his hand, knocked it out.
Good camera angle. Good job by our crew.
Great crew.
Bonick. Good cut to the basket and a trip.
Another foul.
A lot of free throws. Sort of lengthens this overtime.
Yep, and it is a lot of free throws, and it's startling to me how many of them they've missed. You know, they're only down, Park's only down 2. But eventually these will start falling for the Wildcats.
Sonic's been pretty good from the line.
Look at that. Of course, they're all playing tired now, too, and free throws get harder when you're tired.
And you don't have your legs underneath you.
Yep.
So all these free throws, the Orioles still only trail by 3.
Yep, and they need right now to know that they do not need 3 points right here. They need to find a good shot and get 2 points. If you got the three-pointer, take it, but you don't need to force it. 2 minutes left.
They're really gas team right now.
Yep.
Pass across, and Ross.
Oh, no.
And Bonick with the finish.
And that was some tired basketball. Exactly what you said, Bruce.
Speed,
Nice.
good basket.
Nice move to the basket. Said we got a timeout.
Yeah,
Good
Coach
timeout.
Brighton Bucher calling a timeout. 1:35 to go. They trail by 3. So we've seen this before.
Yeah, and just even to get your team a little bit of rest. They're tired, which is showing on the defensive end with all the fouls, and we just saw it on the offensive end with just kind of some sloppy play, but they managed to gather it back up and get 2 points.
Yeah, and Deontay's Ross is just exhausted out there, and he's such a key component for them. He's played so hard defensively and offensively. He played a lot of minutes in this game, and you know, they rely on him to help, you know, get into the lane and be able to pass it out and find players like Giovanelli or Doneski when he's in the game. He's fouled out, so he is out right now. But still 3-point game, 1:35 to go.
And this is where that foul trouble that Doneski got into early in the game is really coming back to hurt, because he's a great player to have out on the court in situations like this.
And, you know, Antonio Speed has come in to fill the gap. He's done a great job.
Sure has.
He's got 14 points in the game. I think that may be his high for the season. So.
14 points and a couple of nice offensive rebounds as well. So the Orioles down 3 here with a minute and a half. Really need a good, solid defensive stop.
We can't give that long pass down the court. We gotta. Wisniewski. Oh, look at.
Wow.
Long pass. I thought that was too far.
Well, it was almost like a dummy play in soccer.
Yeah, Tyler Miller.
Nice
Ross.
drive by Ross.
Basket and a
Look
foul.
at that.
What makes that even that much more important is that's their 9th foul. So now St. Louis Park gets into the double bonus after this. So
One possession game, 1:17 to go.
and Deontay's another free throw.
Yep, clutch down the stretch.
64-62. Waconia having trouble getting the ball in. And they're going to call another timeout.
Yeah, they had to. I think the ref was about to call the delay, and
right, 5 seconds.
so they had to call a timeout there. And again, possession arrow in Waconia's favor. So if Park is able to get a jump ball here on this inbound pass, it'll go to Waconia.
64-62. Great game.
Got a nice young fan here down on the baseline grooving out to the music.
Upcoming game for Waconia will be at Benilde St. Margaret's.
I got to hand it to the Waconia faithful. You know, it's a little bit of a drive out here on a cold and blustery night, and they've really shown up. They travel well.
Yeah, they do, and they'll be heading to Benilde, as I mentioned, on the 22nd. Then they have a couple home games against Cooper and Chanhassen and close out their season against Chaska. So, you know, when you look at the Waconia schedule, they have they've gone in spurts as well, too. They have a couple started the season with 2 losses, then they had 2 wins and 3 losses, then 5 wins and 6 losses and 2 wins. And so they seem to be going in a little bit of a streak here. And if they win this one, it'll be the first time they've got a win right after 1 loss. So
1:17 to go. It's a 2-point game, which really is anybody's game when you're down 2 with a minute and 17 left.
Oh yeah, St. Louis Park does not need to foul. They can just play defense and
hope for a turnover. Now you got to hustle back.
Yeah, there's a push by Giovanelli, and again, I don't think they needed to do that, but they had the numbers. But St. Louis Park just put too much pressure on that inbound play.
Yeah, it's not a great foul to give to them. They're pushing the ball up the court, but they're coming down hard. And
great game by Noah. He's got 21 points.
So now it's 65-62. If he makes this, it becomes a 2-possession game with 1:14 to go. Did I say 65-66? And this is it.
So 3-point game.
Waconia just can't seem to hit those big free throws that kind of changes the tenor of the game.
Giovanelli, 3 off the mark.
Good look, but off the mark, yep. He struggled from 3-point tonight.
Down under a minute. Orioles got to either get a steal or going to have to foul now.
Yep.
And they do.
So Ty Miller back to the line.
Well, we're needing almost that second miracle now, Paul.
What's that?
Getting to that point, we almost need that second miracle.
Yeah, really. How many can you call for? I just continually surprised by how much Waconia has struggled at the line late in this game. Missed them both.
Yep.
That's a big break for the Orioles.
1-possession game. They don't need a 3.
Nope. You just need a good shot.
And Deontay hits it.
He's a hot hand. Why not?
1-point game.
Oh, another foul on Giovanelli. Wonder if that foot's bothering him and he's just not able to defend like he normally can.
He's tired.
He's got 4 fouls too. And he's still limping a little bit. But they want him on the offensive end.
This free throw.
So 37 seconds to go here. Park down 1.
Two-point game.
Well, nice and easy look for the good shot.
Deontay's wants it, takes it. Traveled.
Yeah. Out.
Yeah, I think he was going to try and pass him. The player wasn't there, and he sort of got stuck in between here.
Giovanelli getting a little chippy with the refs here. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, he was going to pass it, and then he decided to.
Yeah, he kind of backed up with his feet.
Owens comes in.
This is big here. Trap him.
Yeah, Orioles got the trap. Stolen
There
away.
it is.
Dvorak. He's got it. Basket and a foul with 20 seconds to go.
So Park had the opportunity to take the lead here with 20 seconds to go in the overtime.
So that time they trapped and they were able to steal the basketball.
And that's the thing, when you get those trap opportunities, you have to jump on them. That's how you get the ball turned over late in the game when you're pressing. So here you go. See if Dvorak can put this one down and put Park in a position to take a lead, but where Waconia will probably get the last shot if they play it right.
Will Dvorak 1 for 5 or 1 for 6 from the free throw line. So
what a ball game, Bruce.
it really is, and just a lot of heart on this Orioles team to just keep coming back and fighting, and there's no give up in them. And again, you know, they have to be so exhausted, but they're able to still find that little extra energy that they need to be able to get back and tie this ball game up. So.
And we've really seen the exhaustion on the Waconia side at the free throw line. Just they have not been able to get them to fall. And that was the difference early in the game with Park missing free throws, and it's been the difference with Waconia late in the game by them not being able to get those to fall.
I think Keegan Hartford is, I noticed he has not been in this game, so I think he is out tonight, and he's a little point guard that's come on a little bit as well, and you know, they've done well, you know, with Deontay's playing as many minutes. I do see Keegan over there now, but just not playing in this game. But Deontay's and Will Dvorak have really played a lot of minutes and come up with some big plays. And nothing bigger than this free throw right now that Will's going to be shooting.
This is a big free throw right here. I'd love to see him put it down. Giovanelli making nice with the refs after he's a little frustrated.
Oh,
he missed it. So the Wildcats with an opportunity for a game-winning shot here with 18 seconds to play. Being patient.
13 seconds.
Will almost had a steal there.
To get it to Meath. Good defense by the Orioles. Meath is going to take the shot. It's not good. Rebound by the Orioles, and time runs out. We're going to have another overtime.
Holy cow. What a game we have here in the city of St. Louis Park.
Well, the referees are going to work in a little overtime here, and we are as well, but it's worth it. 66 as we head into overtime number 2. Boy, both teams, we thought this could be a close game, and it's been all that. It's amazing.
It's as close as it gets. I mean, double overtime here late in the season. Both teams, you know, kind of in that lower to mid-range in the conference, probably looking for some seeding and what happens with the playoffs. And
well, you and I have just had, you know, remarkable games.
We have.
You know, it's been so much fun. I mean, you look at the Orioles record, and a lot of people say, well, you're 9-11. You know, it's you know, but the games that we've done and have been just amazing games, and we've seen such great effort and play by the St. Louis Park Orioles team.
We sure have. They, you know, and there's a lot of overlap between the football team and the basketball team, and both teams play that same, just kind of gritty, never give up, fight till the end style, and we have seen some tremendous games. But I also just want to hand it to the Wildcats, who just played tough. They're fatigued. They're missing free throws late here in the game, but they're sticking with it. And we're in double overtime. Both teams, I think, can leave this game feeling really good about how they played tonight.
Well, Speed's not going to jump it. They're going to put Peel up on this one, and tip controlled by Waconia. The Orioles will have the possession arrow if there is a tie-up. Tied at 66. You know, we talk about the Orioles tiring, the Wildcats have to be tiring as well,
Yep,
too.
they sure have. And like I said, we're seeing that exhaustion at the free throw line on the part of the Wildcats. Wildcats being really patient.
Nice pass by
Yep.
Meath. Shot didn't go. Ross was fouled from behind. He'll go to the line. He'll shoot 2.
That's just some great defense on the part of Park. Great offense, really, on the part of the Wildcats, waiting for the good shot, finding the right pass. Just doesn't go down.
Well, they're not giving him a 2-shot foul. Dvorak.
Oh, nice fake.
Giovanelli. Shot by Giovanelli, too strong. Rebound by Speed.
And there's another rebound put back by Speed.
Orioles with a 2-point lead. And the 3 is up. Too high off the arc, but good rebound by Waconia. And the Wildcats drive down the lane. Wachowski doesn't get it to go.
Oh my goodness.
It's a battle. Again, Waconia getting the loose balls, and now we get a foul on Giovanelli. That's number 5.
That's his 5th. Yeah, it's a good call. It's the right call. He was getting scrappy, got his arms in there, slapped him up a little bit, I think, and that's unfortunate. Yep, right there. You're going to call that every time. Just really unfortunate because he is such a clutch shooter on the other end. But you've got a 2-point lead here, and you got other clutch hands on the Orioles as well.
And again, the Orioles were unable to get the rebound, and that's what cost them that time.
Yeah, they gave the Wildcats a 3rd chance. Giovanelli just seems frustrated with his game today, but I also know that he's a team guy. He's just, I think, happy that they're in this, have the lead late, hoping for the win.
Henry Odens will come into the game now for the Orioles, replacing Giovanelli. Free throw good by Ty Miller. Chance to tie the game now.
Short, but they get the rebound.
Meath gets in, gets the rebound. Orioles in box out.
Yeah, that's one you can't give away. Wildcats with a chance to take the lead now.
And that may be just, you're tired on defense and you just don't do the things you need to do to box out. There's the basket.
There it is.
Back to 2-point lead.
Great focus by the part of the Wildcats.
Or 1-point lead, 69-68.
Gotta calm down, find a good shot. You're not in a hurry.
Ross, he's too strong on that.
Yeah, that's not a great shot to take.
Waconia had a player, they had a break if they had seen it. The player was wide open in the front court. Almost a steal by Dvorak. Fans want a foul on the tight defense.
Refs letting them play a little bit here, which is the right thing to do in this situation.
Orioles have played behind a lot in this game. They trail by 1 now with 1:35 remaining in the second overtime. Oh, it was a good pass.
Wildcats just seem to be working the clock right now. They could do this all day.
That's okay. The Orioles just need 1 steal and they can get back on top. So big basket.
That's such great patient basketball by the Wildcats. So a minute to go, down 3.
Dvorak, he draws the foul. So he'll go to the line for 2.
Look at this, they just keep moving the ball around until they find the right spot. And Luke Sonic drives in from the baseline with a nice easy lay-in to put the Wildcats up by 3.
Will has really struggled from the line.
He sure has.
1 for 8.
Put too much on that one. And he misses that one. And this is going to be big right here. They need to stop so they can keep the Wildcats from going up 2 scores. Minute left to play.
And the Wildcats have done a good job with,
reach.
yeah, we're going to reach in by Deontay. So.
Now Ross has 4 with a minute to play. He's going to have to be careful. Frustration setting in a little bit for the Orioles.
Miller missing the free throw.
Yeah. This is the big one right here, though. This will put them up 2 scores.
Do we have a third miracle in it for us, Paul? Third one?
And there it is. Wildcats up 4. 52 seconds left to play, so still some time, but you'd like to get a quick, good score here. Not the right shot.
Oh, Ross is fouled, so he'll go to the line.
That was a nice drive by Ross right there. It's going to be a tough one to make, but luckily he picked up the foul. Now he's got to hit these free throws.
Hmm. 72-68, 40 seconds left in our second overtime.
Oh, comes up short on that one.
Ross done such a good job from the free throw line. It made his last 4, but
we're in double overtime here, and I don't think he's sat since halftime. Knocks that one down, so now it's a 3-point game. You need a stop to keep it a 1-possession game. 40 seconds to play.
Odens, trap. They do a good job, and Meath with the finish. Great job.
What a pass.
Now the Orioles have their work cut out for them.
They sure do.
They got to get it out for the 3. They had Odens, but...
Oh, nice drive by Dvorak. Orioles call a timeout. 16 seconds to play. They're down 3. That's 1 possession.
Yeah, they really need a steal right now, and otherwise they're going to need a foul, and they're going to have to pray that Waconia misses a couple free throws. But right now, Waconia looking in pretty good shape here. Although you can't.
You got 16 seconds, so if you are able to get them in a quick trap, like an immediate trap, you might play out the 5 seconds there to see if you can get a turnover on that. But it's not likely, and you got to be very careful.
A lot of credit to the Waconia team too. That was just a great play there that that Waconia ran, and I think these kids are all tired, but they're still making some great plays and playing a smart game. So
yeah, check me. Was it 33? Is that Hayes on Waconia?
Yes.
It's just an incredible pass there. Just to have that awareness this late in the game, to just kind of get a little bounce pass in there, and it's an easy lay-in for the Wildcats.
And Joseph Meath scored his 20th point, so he's had a great night.
So Park looking for a big defensive stop right here.
You know, the Orioles have had 2 players foul out, Giovanelli along with Daneski, so that's it's been tough to play battle without those 2 players.
Looking for a quick trap if they don't get a steal. There it is. It's an opportunity to trap them. Now you got to foul. Waited too long.
Yep. Good finish.
Yeah, it's a real nice finish. Well played by the Wildcats, and that'll be ball game right there.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, someone had to win the game, and it was a good one.
It was a really good game, and the Wildcats were just more composed, kind of more with it, and able to just stick with it in that second overtime period. Hats off to them, and hats off to both teams on a great night of basketball here in St. Louis Park.
That was an exhausting one, Paul.
It was.
A double overtime, though. It doesn't get any better than that. And, 76-71 the final. Congrats to the coaches on the Waconia team.
Yep.
Did a really good job. Dan Rabishko, Daniel Yesnes, Brent DuPont, Nick Geis, Tim Kroll, and Joel Thayer. And hats off to Coach Breitenbucher and his staff as well too. What a great job they did to get back in that game. And there were 2 times it looked like they were out of it, but they they're able to climb back and tie the game, and they even had the lead in
Yep.
the overtimes. But again, just Waconia just kept battling, and never let St. Louis Park just increase that lead. St. Louis Park never got up by like 3 to 5 points in this game.
Right, and then even late, you really missed Dineski, who fouled out. And then you had Giovanelli, who twisted an ankle or something that impacted his game, and he fouled out. And they just didn't have enough to put it together to get the win, but a great game on both sides of the ball, both teams. And also hats off to these Waconia fans. They travel well and stuck with their team, and they get to go home in their drive out west with a victory.
Yeah, they may have their eyes shut. They're exhausted, both teams. St. Louis Park doesn't have much of a trek to get home, but these players are all tired, and it's got to be demoralizing. You came back twice and thought now we just have that chance, and again, Waconia just didn't give them that opportunity. Right. Waconia was just too good at the end to and pull out the victory.
Yep, that's right. They just played, especially in that second overtime period. Waconia played really smart, solid basketball.
Well, we want to thank everyone for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this game and stuck with us for a little extra basketball, and it was worth it. With Waconia with the 76-71 win, they now win their 10th game of the season. They are now 10-12. St. Louis Park 9-12, and we look forward to doing our next one a week from less than a week, Thursday
night, yeah.
So that'll be against Chanhassen. We hope you can join us. And again, a lot of credit too. We want to thank our crew providing this game. There were so many great close calls where they had great camera angles, and between our camera people and Paul directing, they do a great job bringing the game. So
they sure do.
On behalf of Paul Bodwin, I'm Bruce Oberon saying so long here from St. Louis Park. Final score: Waconia 76 to St. Louis Park Orioles 71. Good night.
Be loved.